Hey adventurers, it's the LANMonkeys. We are on the first leg of an amazing adventure to a really unique place. We are going to take you to St Pierre and Miquelon. It is a little bit of France, just south of Newfoundland. If you've ever wondered about this amazing place, well, watch this episode, give it a like, subscribe, and let us know how much you appreciate what we share with you. I'm Jay.
I'm Laura.
And we're the LANMonkeys.
It is possible, I know it's not too late.
We are in Montreal at the airport and we're just waiting for our final leg of our flight that's going to take us to St Pierre. We flew in on a red eye from Vancouver, so we're pretty beat and we're looking forward to starting an amazing day tomorrow. And you know, we're going to be in St Pierre in just a snap. So why St Pierre and Miquelon? We learned of St Pierre as we explored the geocaching maps looking for new and unique places. Then we started doing our research and talking to friends. We decided this was our next destination. A bit of France just off the coast of Newfoundland and Labrador. How could we resist exploring this beautiful historic location and indulging in the unique cuisine? With some help from our preferred travel agent, we were able to get flights to St Pierre from Montreal and stay in the Hotel Robert. After a very sound sleep, it was time to get up and start exploring. And our first adventure was to Aux Marins.
We'd highly recommend a visit to this neat little island just a kilometer from St Pierre. To get there, you'll need to take a passenger boat that makes several trips a day. Check their schedule as it does change between seasons.
The Petit Gravier was a fun 10-minute ride from a pier right downtown in St Pierre, and it cost us less than €10 each for the return trip.
We docked and explored the island on foot. Of course, I was after St Pierre's oldest geocache, hidden in a unique location, right in a cemetery.
The island is easily explored by foot, but the trails aren't stroller or wheelchair friendly.
And there's not really any restaurants on the island, so bring your food and water with you for the day, or however long you plan to stay. The boat docks mid-island, so there is plenty to explore right when you step off. We searched for one cache multiple times as we passed by it again, heading to the other end of the island and then back to the boat. Thankfully, I made the find with a couple minutes left to spare before the boat arrived to take us back.
The Petit Gravier picked us up and brought us back to St Pierre, where we went for another hike to the southeast end of the island and a remarkable viewpoint, complete with a geocache to find. Later that evening, we enjoyed a fantastic dinner at Le Buddy and got ready for another big adventure the very next day. Well, adventurers, we have hiked our way slowly and carefully up to the hillsides above St Pierre, and it is amazing up here. Like, just take a look at this view. A great network of trails up here that are on all of the geocaching maps, so you can definitely find those, or your OSM maps. And oh yeah, there's a trail marker up ahead, so that's helpful too. Well, adventurers, we are headed down into the Valley of the Seven Lakes. I swear we must be the only people up here today, which is awesome. It's late June, almost July. The weather is overcast but nice, and just the smell of these forests, the mix of the sea air and the forests, is amazing. What an awesome place to be exploring. Letting geocaching be our tour guide. Oh, you found it.
I found it.
Well, that's unexpected.
What, unexpected that I found it?
No, okay, I see your point. No, it was unexpected, the container. So that is whatever HLM means. Wow. Oh, and it was hanging on the tree?
It was hanging on the tree.
So
Don't tell our reviewer.
Don't tell a reviewer, but so that it looks like a branch off the tree. So adventurers, we've come out of the forest, we are into the wind, and we're walking along the sides of the lakes, and we can see out to Aux Marins, where we were yesterday. So way down there, where the church and the other buildings are, that's Aux Marins. And then we are up here in this windy valley, the Valley of the Seven Lakes. So down below us there is Aux Marins with the red roofed building and all the other little buildings on it. And then closer to us is the Seven Lakes with a nice walking trail. That's not the way we came. We actually came through those forests and all the way around that way and over this ridge. That's the way we came, and that's the way we're going back, just because there was the other geocache was down in there somewhere. So beautiful views, definitely worth the hike. Plan to take some time. Give yourself a full day to enjoy this hike. It was time to grab some lunch and watch the world go by for a moment before we got ready for our ascent to the summit and then our hike out. The next part of our hike here on St Pierre is we are headed from down here to up there. What are you doing?
I'm adding a rock to the cairn.
To who?
To Karen.
Wow. Look at this view up here. This is insane. We are at the highest point, just over 200 meters. It was quite a hike to get up here, but oh my gosh, is it ever worth it? It is super windy up here, but there's also a geocache, which is in part what brought us up here, but also, you know, it's just an amazing spot to be. We are at 207 meters above sea level, and just enjoy this view with us. Take this in. Wow, what an experience. At the summit of the highest point, Mrs. Monkey has made the find. The summit geocache, pretty awesome. Like a lot of geocaches, I mean, it's not much to look at, but it's the adventure of getting here. Just like me. Not much to look at, but it's the adventure of getting there. So we've completed the hike and we're just about to come down into civilization. There's one more cache to find, a traditional here at this lookout point. And with that in hand, it'll be back down into St Pierre and on to the next part of whatever we do tonight, which largely will involve relaxing and resting. After that big hike, we were pretty hungry, so we visited the Tourist Info Center, and not only did they give us a great recommendation, they phoned and made the reservation for us. So what makes St Pierre a destination worth exploring? Not only is it a little bit of France just off the coast of Newfoundland, but when you step off the ferry or the plane, you're suddenly surrounded by French cafes, boulangeries, and colorful homes, yet you're still in North America. That contrast alone makes this place truly one of a kind. We used geocaching as our tour guide to discover some incredible adventures here. And speaking of adventures, that's actually your clue for the Cache and Compass contest. Keep collecting those clue words. You'll need all 4 to solve the final phrase. One highlight of our visit was our walking tour across to Aux Marins, where history comes alive among the ruins of an old fishing village. Every step reveals another story, and with the caches guiding the way, we saw things we would never have found on a typical tour. Then there was the hike up through the Valley of the Seven Lakes to the summit of Trepied. It's a bit of a workout, but the reward is spectacular views that sweep across the islands and the Atlantic. Again, geocaching gave us the perfect excuse to go explore beyond the town and discover nature at its finest. And finally, there's the town itself. St Pierre is a delightful, compact, and completely walkable community, filled with friendly people and rich culture you can dive into over the course of just 3 or 4 days. That's what makes St Pierre so unique. It's not just a destination, you can immerse yourself in a little bit of France just off the coast of Canada. Between the culture, the history, the nature, and of course, the geocaches leading the way, this tiny island is packed with unforgettable adventures. Now, before we wrap up, here's 5 important tips for planning your visit. 1. Bring your passport. You are technically entering France, so this is an international trip. 2. You'll also need to plan for roaming if you wish to use your mobile phone for calls, texts, or data. 3. Check the schedule for the Petit Gravier if you plan to visit Aux Marins. The schedule changes seasonally. 4. Pack for variable weather. You are on islands in the North Atlantic, so it is always windy, it can be rainy, and the temperatures will vary. And 5, if you can, bring euros for payment. And if you use your credit card, be aware it'll be charged in euros, not Canadian or US dollars. We hope you've enjoyed this adventure with us to St Pierre and encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more amazing adventures as we let geocaching be our tour guide. Thank you to our patron family on patreon.com who make all the difference in our being able to create and share this travel content. There's extra content and fun surprises for our Patreons all year long.